Hey, so in the news recently is that Jake Paul made a video about Cody Ko being a cyberbully. I already watched the video, but I just wanted to discuss some things in it because it's just so dumb. It's just so stupid. So, fun fact about me, I actually live really close to where Jake and Logan Paul grew up, and I have been to their high school before for band competitions and whatnot. One thing I've always noticed is that they always say we grew up in a small town in Ohio. It's not that small of a town. I know where they lived. It's not that small of a town, really. It's not like they have 600 people living there. It's 30,000 or something like that. It's pretty close to the population in my city. Another thing, I watch Cody Ko a lot. He's one of my favorite. Let's just do it. Oh my god.
There's a douchebag named Cody Ko, and we are about to f his life up.
He starts his video about Cody Ko cyberbullying, saying that him and his fan base are gonna fuck his life up.
Cody Ko guy, for the first time when he was working at Fullscreen, which is a YouTube community network, as a little back-end tech developer.
Jake Paul, Cody has a degree. He went to college and got a degree and then made a career out of it and actually became somewhat successful from it. Didn't you drop out of high school? If high school is not your thing, whatever. I'm just saying, don't call it a little back-end tech career when you dropped out of high school.
And maybe not support these types of people who are literally causing the youth to be negative and have a lot of animosity in their souls.
I find this very ironic because Jake's audience is mainly actual kids, 12-year-olds. Cody's audience are probably mostly 18 to 21 years old. Jake's are kids, actual kids. But he's saying that Cody is having a negative effect on the youth.
I can't imagine being a human and having this much hatred inside. You have to belittle somebody so much.
That's exactly what he's doing when he makes a diss track about teachers or a diss track about anyone. That is exactly what you're doing. You're being hateful and you're belittling people.
I haven't checked it out yet, honestly. I've been waiting.
Jake Paul is going to give us some examples of Cody Ko being rude and being hateful. This, to me, by far, is the best part of this entire video. It's fucking hilarious. At the end of his examples of Cody being a hateful person, he uses the clip where Cody just says, "Oh, dude, you're drinking cum powder?"
Oh, dude, you're drinking cum powder?
That's Cody being hateful? I'd say he's a freaking saint if that's as mean as he gets.
I'm gonna be hiding in that closet, and then Jeff is going to ask Cody a question about me, and I'm going to come out.
He doesn't have his hands on the wheel this entire time. I'm sure he has a Tesla or some kind of car that can go on autopilot and just drive, but still, fam, I mean, not safe.
I'm gonna fight you, no. But I do want to get a point across that that Cody, you are a piece of
Okay. Again, this whole thing is about cyberbullying. He just called Cody Ko a piece of shit.
What's up, man?
Are you serious?
What's up, man?
Are you trying to find me?
I just feel so incredibly bad for Cody at this point because he just gets up and he he goes to shake his hand and Jake's just I think he can see that Jake is just not having it, and he just puts his hand down and just does a little. Oh god, I just feel so bad for Cody in this moment. He just looks so uncomfortable. Look at him. Look at that face.
Another party.
You can be there, bro. Can I get my haircut? Can I be on the show soon?
Can I bring Cody to the party?
Yeah, he said sorry, bro. I'll shake your hand for that.
No, just say no.
I appreciate that.
Just say no that he can't come to the party.
Oh no, he can't come.
Okay, whatever. I don't care as long as I can go.
This is what PewDiePie said, and I kind of agree with this. I think they just forgot to cut something out here because so this Jeff guy asks Jake if he can bring Cody to, like, their party. And Jake says, yeah, sure, he apologized. And then Jeff goes, no, like, say no. Say no, he can't come to the party. And so Jake is like, oh yeah, no, he can't come. I think they meant to cut that out. Jake's little camera dude starts saying things like, it didn't really seem like Cody wanted to budge and he didn't want to try to understand your side of it. But he literally said, like, yeah, that's fine. Like, if anything, Jake was not trying to see his side of it at all. Like, he told him, like, you're funny, but, like, no, you're bullying people. That's it. You're just bullying people. It's not like it's a joke or anything. You're bullying people.
I told you, man, I keep it fun. I keep it lighthearted.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
What you do have is a talent, Cody. And I challenge you, bro, to take that talent of, like, being funny.
Jake Paul, if Cody Ko has talent, why did you also call him a wannabe comedian?
Sit down. Do it again.
He's like, sick. Oh, look at his face. Look at how nervous he is. Oh.
Again, talking about cyberbullying someone, he's mocking Cody for looking nervous or something.
Which kids?
Which kids? Like, he's deflecting.
He's not deflecting anything. He just wants to know.
I'm sorry. Hey, man. You said sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry for bullying.
Looks down at the ground and, like, is like, I'm sorry, man. Like, these are the types of, like, they're not like he's not like a real man. He's 28 years old and he's like, I'm sorry, man.
Again, he's talking about cyberbullying someone, and then he goes and mocks Cody.
It's crazy that he just, like, doesn't care. Like, he's just, like, so, like, into himself, and, like, we all have different lines, and, like.
Okay, again with the mocking thing. The reason he doesn't care is because he knows you're a total dipshit and that you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Maybe he's just a sociopath or, like, something like, I don't know, like, I don't want to talk about mental health, but, like, maybe he has, like, a mental health issue where he doesn't have empathy for other people.
I love the fact that he called Cody a sociopath when there was literally a whole series on Jake Paul being a sociopath.
The sad part about it is that I think the only way he will change, like, maybe his processes or his thoughts and everything is if he faces enough backlash.
This is probably my biggest problem with this entire video. Oh my god, it's so contradictory of everything he's trying to say about Cody, because he's saying that he doesn't like that Cody cyberbullies people. But then, I think people act this way because they don't get enough backlash. So he's then condoning going and cyberbullying other people. And you were telling people to go do it, and you were telling your audience that it's okay to do that. Cody poking some lighthearted fun at other people, there's no problem with that. Telling people that they need to go hate on these social media influencers, and then also trying to say that cyberbullying is bad in the same video is crazy.
For example, James Charles gets accused of being a sexual predator, gets accused of, you know, doing shit to her best friend, like going behind their back, like being a snake to get what he wants. The list goes on and on and on. And he probably would have never changed those habits and those things unless he faced backlash like he is doing now. And I'm sure he's going to change those ways and have to become a better person.
Okay, the fact that he brings up the thing with James Charles to me is a little bit weird, because I have this inkling, just because of the timing of all of this, like happening right after everything with James Charles, I have an inkling that he saw that Tati made a video exposing James Charles, saw how many subscribers she was getting from it, and then decided he was gonna do the same thing to another person so he could gain support.
But I guess my message is, like, just let's be more positive and try to not let these people who are like this, like, be a thing. I just don't with it. Peace out, guys.
And that's it. Other than his stupid little end screen thing about going to watch the next video.
Wait, there's one more thing I want to tell you before you go. I need you to watch the next video, guys.
It's literally funny. How do you contradict yourself so many times in one video? Not to mention, Jake seems to think in the situation that he is a good influence and Cody is a bad influence on people. Now, is Cody the best influence ever? No, he's definitely not. Trust me. That's not what I'm saying. However, Jake Paul, I could definitely argue, is worse. Well, that's all I have to say about that, so, this has been the worst thing I've ever made.